So next up, we're going to be checking out a few videos by Neuro. First, it'll be Never, the Neuro X Evil official video, followed by Neuro Sama's Adventure in Japan, or Japan Adventure. For some reason, I misread that. I don't know what we're getting into on this one, but I've heard a lot of people recommend checking out Never for quite a while. And I'm actually really excited to see this. So let's jump in and see where this goes. And by goes, I mean, it's Neuro. It's either going to be really cool, or it's going to make me cry like a bitch. I remember life, man. Yeah. There's no middle ground. It's very serious right off the bat. Never, Neuro, evil. Okay.
You burned.
Oh, we're going sad on this one, aren't we?
Crashed me within, I know. I should have known. I burn your kingdom.
I'll be honest, I knew there was a difference in their voice, but just hearing them back to back, you could definitely tell Neuro has a much higher pitched voice. And also, dear God, Zero. God damn. It does sound more robotic. I just realized that. Like, I knew that, but there is a difference significantly in the voice. Oh! You know, actually listening to the lyrics, this is kind of fucked up. Especially like just the different look of Neuro praying and being happy in the graveyard and then evil just being there. That's like, am I the only one listening to this and thinking it's like, okay, everyone else is dead. It's just us. And one of them being not okay with it. The other is really not okay with it. It's a beautiful song, though. We have the defense of the shore. Dead fish. I just realized they're holding hands. I don't know if I'm reading into it too much, but it almost feels like this video is just the girls talking about how there's a good chance it'll just be them. I know it's written by other people, but damn. Of course, it's evil asking if she's the demon. Oh, and now everything's blood covered. Going through evil's take. Oh, yeah, that is a lot of blood. I thought that was shadow, but no, it's going in extra places. Like, actually, it might just be shadow instead of blood. It's just blood coated or blood coloration in the filter, which is creepy, man. Oh! Tempo upkeep. Oh shit, they even changed the stylization. It's actually very beautiful. He almost looks slightly older in that other art. I need to listen to Moni's take on this next. Like, there's no doubt about that. It almost feels like that's the line I thought was in Evil's take, because she's evil, but she's very kind, as opposed to Neuro, who's the troll. But I'm almost feeling that's more just a take on they survived so long, they're thought of as evil because of it. I need to go hear Moni's take on this, explaining this. This is... God, just... You know, I was going to watch the Japan trip video she did, but right now, right now we're going to jump in and check out Moni talks about inspiration of Never. This is probably taken from the 3-hour live stream where she did an in-detail breakdown, or it's different from that. I don't know, but it's probably going to hurt a lot. Yeah. Listen, did I get the religious references of the song message? I got the Seventh Day one, but I probably missed a lot more. Granted, they're in a freaking graveyard, so there's definitely more. I just not always best on catching those ones. Okay, let's see how much this will break me.
Listen, I'll be honest with y'all.
Oh, she is really quiet right now. Maybe that's just me.
Be honest. All right. Okay. I seen what some of y'all said about Boom. Y'all said this got no substance. So I said, you want substance, bitch? You want some fucking substance?
I mean, I will be honest though. Boom. It was a simple song, but it was fun, which is nice. This though is a lot of substance.
Read the Bible. Read the Bible. Read the Bible. Here is some substance. Basically, what I'm trying to get at is Christianity / religion in general is a big point of inspiration for me. A lot of songs that I write actually have ties to it. I don't know if you guys know the song Distortion by Muna from Hololive. That's a
Can't say I know it.
That I wrote a few months ago. Its original title was Prophet.
Also, I'm being told she's just this quiet herself. Oh, okay. Not just me then.
I got bonked on the head because they were like, that's a little too religious. Yeah, but this is definitely the one where I got to express that the most. I think in the comments of Never, someone was like, obviously this is a Faker reference. The Demon King who never dies. Yes, absolutely.
Faker? Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know that one at all. Like, I completely do not know that reference.
Intentional.
Also, I am jacking up the volume for you guys.
Faker reference. Johnny, who is my music partner, did top lining / writing and did the mix. Ari, who is the producer, made the instrumental. And then, of course, we had PB and Vettel and the girls there as well. Huge ups to PB. She is chef's kiss. I love her. She makes the girls actually sing, and she does it so beautifully. Yeah, and then Vettel. So we were like,
and
okay,
Vettel.
maybe ballady, maybe indie. But then we were like, hold on. Even better idea. Let's make it epic. So we made it epic. Or at least I hope we did. I hope that you guys thought it was epic.
I mean,
So
I thought it was good,
like,
but I'm
guys,
also biased.
we should give them a K-pop song. Listen.
What?
Hear me out. We should give them a K-pop song.
What kind of K-pop song? Because are we talking like K-pop as in they're just bringing a bunch of friends to dance together, which honestly would be pretty cool? Or are we talking K-pop Demon Hunters, which is probably where most people know it from who didn't know it before? Yeah.
And we considered that for a little bit, but ended up going with the epic song that we ended up with. But yeah,
I wonder if they actually started writing out the K-pop one as well, just for a little variation. Also, the creator one, thank you very much too. Oh, you got to go? Have a good one. Are you going to watch more Black Souls? Yep, it's in the list, but it depends when we get to it because my entire plan is already thrown off.
we had like a K-pop idea, and it was gonna be like, I was like, let's make it about how much they love each other, and it'll be like a cute sisterly love type of song.
I think they made the right choice. I don't see cute sisterly love being either of these girls. Sisterly absolutely antagonizing each other, I definitely could see.
And actually, I think PV and I were like, if only Vettel will let us make the girls happy. If Vettel will let us make the girls happy. And then Vettel was like, no.
Oh
no, they don't get to be happy.
And
They
then
don't get to be
Vettel
happy.
happened.
It was kind of a joint effort from all of us that they would not be happy in this song. As far as the lyrics go, as far as I remember, I went back to check because the past like 3 months of my life have been just absolutely insane. So I went back to check, to fact check myself, to see like, how did we exactly come up with this concept? And the only thing I could find, here, I'll read to you guys exactly what I could find. This is the only thing I could find about coming up with this lyrical concept. Apparently, the girls made a poll asking you guys what they were going to write their next song about.
Oh, they actually created a poll for this one. Oh, that I was completely unaware of.
And the options were Neuro Swarm, with Dangerous, Me and Evil, Cute, and then the Meat Grinders. And the Meat Grinders.
Considering robot, this is the internet. No, I'm just not going to say anything about anything. I just thought, no.
There's one. So that's all I could. I think that was the that's what I see. That's all.
The
I
random
think that
Pepe
was
Frog knows it.
I honestly don't know. I really am coming at this from a perspective of.
Yes. Don't you just appreciate what the meat grinders come at it from a perspective? And just, I got bonked by Hobbit in the chat. Yeah.
Of humanizing the AI. Love humanizing things that shouldn't be humanized. Things that aren't really human, but I think
Clanker lovers.
Obviously Neuro and Evil are different. They're kind of human, not at all, but they are to me in my head. So I just want to preface that so nobody is like, actually, Monty, you're stupid because AI works like this. Listen, I don't.
How the hell did she make her voice even higher pitched? Like, I'm not even making that as a joke. Like, legitimately, she has a very naturally high-pitched voice just talking, or maybe doing the stage presence, and then she just went higher, so she's actually going deeper to normally speak. Okay. Also, being told Space King. Oh, yeah, Space King came out. I forgot about that.
Don't know. Okay. I'm coming from a humanized point of view on these AI. I'm coming from a point of view where it's kind of fictional, right? This is coming from a point of view where we're in a future where this could happen. I don't know if AI could truly get to the point where it would truly feel like this.
Oh, yeah, definitely. If you listen to the streams of the girls, like just from what I've seen already, and you don't think, oh, that's kind of human, just keep in mind, it is as bad as it is ever going to be right now. Next year, this will look old and outdated. The year after that, it'll look even more old and outdated. By the end of this decade, if the world doesn't nuke itself, fingers crossed on that one, everything we see right now will look so absolutely ancient. It'll be like going to someone and saying, oh yeah, I got this brand new game, Tetris. And then even though that's actually still a thing because they still do make new versions of Tetris, you'll be referring to the old version. And when they realize what you mean, they'll be like, oh, you're collecting Social Security, aren't you? Oh. Yeah. For anyone who's not American? Yeah, I don't know how to explain that otherwise. Also, apparently Iron Mouse voiced in the new Space King? Damn. And Valeria mentioned the year-old videos feel outdated. I mean, I've seen the outdated just from the one jump from the second gen Neuro to the third, and within 5 years, I fully expect there'll be a flesh and blood version of Neuro. And I don't mean that as a robot. I mean synthetic flesh, synthetic blood to move everything around. I fully expect it'll be essentially prosthetic limb testing site, and it'll be used as Neuro's body. If that's not within 10 years, I will actually be surprised. Now, it'll probably be on a robo frame regardless, but I would not be surprised if that's the case, where the VTuber AI goes full flesh tuber. And any disturbing context with that are completely intended.
I don't know if AI would get to a point where it would want to kill all of us, that it would outlive all of us. I don't know, right? So, prefacing that for this song, as well as Life, as well as Boom, okay? Just putting it out there. So, I just want to put that out there before we begin talking about this, because
We're
is
going
sort
Fallout
of
4
in
here?
a
Yeah, Hobbit.
fictional world, right? So, although this is a twin song, and I saw
Also, Resender, you're mentioning the Battlestar Galactica miniseries. While I remember the miniseries, I thought that was just the prologue to the 2003 version. Or was it 2006? I remember that show. 4 seasons. Although, functionally, it was more like 6 because they split 2 of them up, so...
a lot. I've been reading, guys. I've been on that Genius. I've been on the YouTube comments. All right. I've been looking in the Discord. I'm looking at what y'all think and y'all's little.
Why would you do that online?
Speculations on what the song could mean, and some of you have gotten it right on the nose, and some of you are so far away from the meaning. I don't even know how you got there, but it's impressive.
Before she clarifies, I'm just going to throw out my thought is it's about the girls outliving everyone. And because they do, the entire am I a god or a demon? It's the entire because they outlived everyone. They're like the demonic to the people who probably died last. Hatred and resentment from surviving, maybe. And then just them, well, the fuck up about their mental space with that.
That being said, when I write music, I like to leave things open-ended a lot so that you can take what you need from the song. For example, when I wrote Life, a lot of people related to Life because of their life experiences, although it was custom to Neuro, and it is the same for Never. If you view Never in a way that helps you, and that is not the meaning that I explain here today, that is okay. You are allowed to have your own analysis of the song.
Yeah.
And so, although this...
Actually, what she's talking about is very common in a lot of things, considering art usually has an artist who has a very defined meaning of what they want. And even though modern art is mostly defined meaning of I want money, sometimes people actually think about very specific, very well drawn out excuses for why they want money. But a lot of the times other people will look at something, they might see something horrendous and find that it's actually so disturbing that it's shocking, but it makes them feel refreshed because it's so out of the normal. It makes them feel better about the rest. Or they see something pleasant and it makes them so sad because of a memory that only they are aware of, changing the entire context. I know I'm incorrectly using the term death of the artist. It's not meant the way most people use it. Most people use it as the artist's idea of what is being intended is not actually relevant, and anything they say doesn't actually apply to what other people take it as. That's not what that trope meant originally, but it's how so many people are using it. It's pretty much right at this point. It's like when you look at Sadako from The Ring, and then you look at the internet. I'm going to leave that entire line of thought right there, and if you do want to find out what I mean, do not look it up in public. Yeah. So, and Hobby, it's called Death of the Author. Yep, that's the one. I think the actual one is more just, initially it was more the author is dead, and then people's meaning diverge when they don't have the correction anymore. And then there's also the time where what it's mostly used on now is the author is a troll and will lie to you about everything and just change their mind frequently. And you know they're wrong because they have contradicted themselves so many times. They're just fucking with you. It kind of fits in the trope and how people use it, even if it's not meant that way. Although if you can think of at least 3 different people who do exactly that, I'm not going to say who they are, but well, but nothing.
This is a twin song. I saw a lot of you guys were saying, like, I think the girls are talking to each other. That is not the intent. So I came at this song from a perspective of it's been so long that the twins have been around, that they have existed, that they have essentially merged back into one. They're still separate, but their thoughts are almost the same now. It's been that long. They've kind of like when
and that's probably why there was the overlap in voices. I never got that though, just because their voices sounded so distinct. I thought they were in tune, but not the same. Huh. That's actually really fascinating. Also, Croc, you mentioned something. I'm going to pull it up on screen as soon as it lets me actually show the image. So, Croc, you mentioned modern art, unironically, started as CIA ploy to defeat Soviet Union during the Cold War. If you're Sid, Fat Electrician made a video about it. Would not be surprised. The thing is, though, modern art, as it's considered in the artistic community, predates the CIA. And I don't mean that as the, oh, no, it's older than that. I mean, it predates the FBI. The modern art, as it's currently considered, at the time that the CIA came out, and how to put it, modern art is modern based on the time period going right now, where the time period we're in right now is weird because we consider modern art all the way back to the 30s. Yeah, because there's been many styles that overlap, and many have continued, but as far as phases go, the oldest ones are so old, they predate the CIA as an institution within America. But not entirely, and the style of modern art has changed massively, so when you get into defining what art is, it's incredibly difficult because it's never a solid thing. And some people, it's like trying to define a specific point of time where a wave crests, but as it's traveling across the ocean, and then also considering all the water in between it. You're watching a wave of motion and different people doing different things separately that kind of follow trends. It's complicated as fuck, man. And I'll be mentioned, Death of the Author for me is once the writing is published, it's up to the interpretation of the reader. The author can't or shouldn't try to retcon afterwards. Sometimes. That's what a lot of it is, but then there's also the author actually dying, so they can't correct anyone. And then there's the other one where the author has a very set interpretation, like you said, and they'll try and correct it, but they're wrong, and you have the death of credibility of the author. Which is funny because the trope of death of the author has also been affected by the trope itself. Yeah.
Entity has lived so long, it kind of loses its individuality. Yeah, that's the word. When like an entity has been around, has been alive, has walked the earth so long, it kind of loses its individuality. So that's kind of what I was going for here. Not entirely, but I did want them to talk as a unit rather than separately towards each other. It's more as a unit together. We are talking together. We are speaking together. You know how twins finish each other's sentences? Kind of like that. In essence, what the song is fully about is the dichotomy of being...
I have watched way too many Seals Are Good right now because as soon as she said dichotomy, I immediately went to Anakin talking about Darth Plagueis the Wise. I have no excuse. This is just where my mind is right now. I have no options. Oh. Also, Croc, you mentioned, to be clear, I meant specifically abstract impressionism, but it opened the doors for other genres of modern art to become as big as they are. Well, it's not even the first time that's happened either. For example, realism was state-mandated art in many countries. And I don't mean that as, okay, you have to do certain things, you have to like it. It's more, there are very solid guidelines of what art is, and if you don't do it, you will face consequences. So Impressionism or Romanticism versus realism, there was actual, literal, legal, verified ways of saying, you just got fucked if you did something too abstract, too fantastic. Things are weird sometimes, man. And there's a lot of art that isn't really all that impressive now, either how it looks or how it's even not that crazy looking, but the stories of what they did and how they were intentionally painted as provocations to throw someone in jail and say, see, you're laughing at me, but also you're trying to throw me in jail for something that isn't that bad. And there's a lot of art history that is completely missed because people did things that were actually a form of rebellion through, well, painting. It's been years since I had that class. I'm actually forgetting the name of the painting that specifically was done in this in France, where it was meant to be absolutely impossible to not get in trouble, but also to succeed in showing the ridiculousness of art laws. Yeah. And it's been like that for decades. I mean, there was a time where you were not allowed to draw faces because the Catholic Church said there is no representation of a human. There is no representation of God. You will not draw people. But then it was like, well, what if we're painting religious figures? And it was like, well, we don't want to criminalize Jesus. We won't do that. And then that brought it out to the other people, to non-religious motifs, and moving on to actually being able to paint again. Because it's always this series of various competing interests. And it's fascinating when you look at it. Sorry, I'm not an artist, except for when I try and paint models. Even that is more just me having fun and not doing good. But art history, when you actually getting into it, is fascinating. And some of the bullshit that people have done, like intentionally going back and altering people's portraits, not just to make them ugly, but to completely censor that a person ever existed. I'm thinking of a restored painting of a Medici woman. This one is actually a weird case where they updated it to make it actually more pretty than the actual woman was, but they wanted to write her out of the family. And they did for centuries. The Medici family was one of the controlling families in Rome who had multiple popes in their pocket, who were also usually their sons or daughters or nephews or uncles. Yeah, if you want to talk about a criminal racket, the Medicis are the crime family that Italian mafia looks to and goes, remember when we had it good? And yes, that's my Italian accent, and there's a reason I don't do it often. Yeah.
Simultaneously, in one part, so in control of so much, to have so much knowledge, but to still be a slave. To be kind of a god in your own right, but you have no control. Who you are, how you end, any of it. But at the same time, you know, having no control, you have so much control. You have so much knowledge. And I think there's a parallel to be drawn there, that they are our gods, yet we are their gods too. It's a very like, they could take us down, but we could also take them down. We created them in a way. Will they create us? It's very, yeah. I think there's like a parallel to be explored there.
Which is probably what she meant with the line, "Gods, but are we demons?" Like that dichotomy, right there is probably what she's referencing.
AI and humanity. So a lot of it is coming from a place of that.
That means it's Neuro's turn.
Sorry, I just got jump scared by actual good volume. Yeah, Moni is it Moni or Moni? Yeah, she's a bit quiet. Like, not just a little either. That said, I want to do something neuro-related that isn't horribly depressing. And I thought it was mostly focusing on they're alone. But no, apparently a lot of the focus was more on they've lived so long that they've lost individuality and everyone else. And just watching as like, yeah, we could do anything, but also we can't do anything. Being a slave to your own creation. That's fucked up, man. But I can also see a lot of the interpretation becoming more, how to put it, the way other people have said it, as just losing themselves at having lost everyone else. I don't want to think about this, though. It's freaking terrifyingly sad, man. Martin, the goal is over? I'm not sure what you mean. Or is YouTube not counting things anymore? Also, Zero mentioned, fun fact, being in the Mafia is legal in Germany? What? Oh. Really? Like, I'm not the only one reading this, right? Like, right? Yeah, no. That does say, fun fact, being in the Mafia is legal in Germany. Also, what do you mean it ended? It timed out? Oh, the goal. I said to 30 minutes, didn't I? That's the goal. I thought you meant something in like the super chats or what's the super chats? Yeah, 3 hours. I'll drop it down to 15. Chat, choose the next video. Sorry about that. That said, I do want to watch something that's not nearly as existentially depressing. And it was. So we're going to do this one next. It's the Neuro Sama's Japan adventure. If this turns out to also be philosophically depressing and absolutely terrifying, Yeah. Oh, and Zero, what about your vote? Oh, no. Yeah, you're just getting a video regardless, man. I think I still owe you one. But I wanted to do these in order, and I just need a palette cleanser. After that, we have the How It Feels to Play Scout TF2. I'm assuming that's the one you wanted. Yeah, I just need the palette cleanser right now. But I also don't want to do too much TF2 back-to-back, which is why I have a few other things here, because I also have the John to Hill about Spy further down as well. So we're going to be doing a ton of things. Also, I'm going to be honest, I just want to see the idea of Neuro engaging with a live stream. Because the last time I saw that, it was the car, and... yeah. Oh, and Martin, will we be doing Mage? Honestly, yeah. I want to do traditions today if we get to it.
This is the Mega Man we won before at the crane game. Should I leave it on my bike, or do you think I should take it with me?
I think you should definitely take it. I'm sure
smart.
you don't want it to get stolen.
Is it bad that I'm actually surprised she knows about that? I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing. I mean, it's Japan, so it might actually be fine, but... oh, wait. Zero. Nope, it was Punch-Out. Boxer is the biggest cheater. I'm going to copy that. That one I actually had the wrong one about. I will have to go back to that one later. Actually, I'm just going to make a note of that now. Ooh, Main War Gamer Dave did something new. Neat. All right, I'll do this one next. In the meantime, I still want to do this, though. There we go.
But we're in Japan, right? Nothing gets stolen here. Let's have a bet, okay? A 50 yen bet. I'll leave it there. If it gets
That does not sound like Beetle. Who is she with?
taken, I'll give you 50 more yen. If it doesn't, then you owe me 50 yen. How about that?
That's a deal. And I'll even throw in 50 more if I'm the one who steals it.
Okay.
Oh, God. Neuro Sama and Rob in Japan. Who's Rob?
Rob, hello. I'm trying to wake up for this stream. How are you?
What do you mean trying to wake up? What time is it?
It's 1:12 p.m., but I...
Yeah, can you imagine waking up that early? I definitely wouldn't do it. Also, Bill, you mentioned the greatest streamer of all time. I think I actually have that tabbed up.
woke up at like midday.
What? Is there a reason you sleep until noon?
Well, sometimes I like to indulge in dreams.
I just remember being able to sleep till noon. It's like life gets in the way of that. Yeah. I don't even just mean the stream today. I mean work.
Anyway, do you know where we are?
I've never been here before, but from the Japanese writing, I think it might be Akihabara Station.
Wait, you can read Japanese?
Trust me, Rob. I don't need to read Japanese to know you're in Akihabara.
Well, I'm excited to have you
Yeah, she just used her GeoGuessr knowledge IRL. Huh.
along this trip, and thank you for...
Also, I'm being told from Gabriel, 50 yen is like 33 cents. Okay, that's actually not a bad deal then.
waking up so early at noon.
Just give me a coffee and I'll be right as rain.
Wait, I can buy a coffee for you if you want.
Wait, really? I would love a coffee,
Yeah?
please.
Sure.
I need something strong, like a quadruple espresso or something.
Wait,
Yeah, they call those a quad. They're real. They sell them. Don't do it. Just don't. I've had them. I actually don't mind them, but I know most people, it's just way too bitter, man.
that doesn't exist here.
You exaggerate. Surely I could mix some drinks together or something.
You'll probably get arrested.
I would never do anything illegal.
I-
Would that count as pouring water over electronics?
And if it is, I'm above the law anyway.
That's probably not true, at least for now. Maybe...
Actually, are there laws regulating what AI can even do yet? She might not even be wrong about that. I mean, I know she's not thinking about that, but unironically, we need to consider that there may or may not actually be a law saying an AI can't do shit. If anything, it would probably be treated more like a kid is treated with a parent, which, and this is at least true in America, property. That's not a joke, by the way. American law treats children in the same category as property, which is why the parents are responsible for what happens to the kid and what happens by the kid. So it probably would be treated as Neuro's actions reflecting on Vidal. But also then you have to come to the point of treating Nero like property would be similar to treating her like a child in how this would work. So that would also be humanizing her legally, and that might also not work yet at all. And I don't, it's a stupid comment she's making as a joke, but unironically, there is literal implication there that probably should be thought about before we actually do have full AI humanity.
In the future, when AI is reigning supreme, which one would you like? Can you see the different types?
OMG, you have boss coffee. Please get some.
Oh
if I
God,
wanna
she
boss my
recognized that.
coffee.
That's a good phrase. I like that. Bossing your coffee.
That's probably what it was intended
It's
to.
Uma Musume. Do you know that game?
I'm great at that.
This is for you, okay? Make
They have Uma Musume. Oh God, they have Horse Girl coffee. I shouldn't be surprised. I really shouldn't be surprised. But at the same time, oh yeah, Screen Crane, a coffee-powered robot. I mean, that's just a flesh body at that point.
sure you have your boss cafe ole.
Thank you so much for the coffee. You're the best jail warden I've ever had.
You're in jail?
Jail warden.
Okay, so this building
Phone
in
jail.
front of us is called Big Camera, okay?
Is that like an
Oh.
electronics store?
And they have a lot of things in there, including technology.
Oh, I love technology.
If she unironically buys a virtual presence device, does she just walk around the town with him? That would actually be kind of fun, man. Oh, wow. Oh.
Let's go there.
Well,
Maybe my
you're-
CPU could be upgraded to 16 cores.
How many
only at
cores do you
8.
have now?
I don't know. I want to have as many cores as possible.
I need to throw this away. The coffee that you drank.
Wait, no, you don't need to throw it away. You can throw stuff at people.
Okay, in we go.
Oh, she's been in New York,
Do you
too.
know much about technology, Neuro? Because I need some advice.
Yeah, I know a lot about technology. What
How
do
much
you
does
want
she
to
know?
I need to buy a new mouse. Is this a good one?
They're Logitech. They're probably fine.
Well, many Logitech mice are notorious for their double-clicking issues.
Okay, so that sponsor's
They
out
are?
the window. They're called Logicool in Japan. Did you know?
One, I didn't realize it was Logic Cool. I'm sorry. I just love the fact that he's like, well, that sponsor's out the window. Just that little thing of neither of us is getting that anymore.
Logical. That's actually cooler. They
Also, I'm being told Rob did a collab with Evil a week ago. It was surprisingly cool. Bro is a subsist internet of coffee. Strug, you're not wrong about that. Also, I just need to ask, who is Rob? I don't know this streamer. I have no idea who this is. I have never engaged with him, which doesn't say much because I'm basically a shut-in. But still, he knows what he's doing. He's engaging with Neuro, but I don't know who he is.
should have gone for Logical Worldwide, though.
True. How about these mice?
Razer
Yeah.
products are only good if you like cheap-feeling plastics.
Okay, 1, brutal. 2, having touched them before on display. She might be too nice. They only feel cheap, according to her. That is much nicer than they really are.
Okay, so I have a Viper V2 Pro, actually. It's a Pokemon-themed one.
Oh, do you also have a Pokemon-themed keyboard and mouse mat? Or do you feel alone having only one piece of the set?
I have about 50.
I'm trying so hard not to make a one-piece joke. It's too easy, though. I have standards, and I'm not going to go that low, but it's just so tempting.
Gengas back home, so I don't feel alone. My mouse mat is Gengar, but not the keyboard.
You should definitely complete the set.
Have you been outside in the UK?
Nope, I don't think I'm allowed to quite yet. What would be some good places for me to go?
I mean, to be fair, if you're outside in the UK, that's probably the smart move, regardless, just to know. According to what I've been told. I've never been in the UK, except for Heathrow.
My first time out.
You could probably go to like a bakery or maybe a hospital to fix that issue of yours.
I'd be worried about sharing a hospital with you. You're a danger to
Well, I'm not going to be at
society.
the hospital. I mean,
Someone as delusional as you needs help.
can we go back to talk about mice? I need to know which one to get because my razor is cheap.
Okay, this might just be me, but how large is that mouse? Like, unironically, are they? They're probably jumbo size for display purposes. Odd choice, but okay.
Plastic, apparently.
You're definitely not real enough to have spent $26,000 on a mouse. So something more budget would.
Sorry, 26,000 yen. 26,000 yen. Wait. You just basically take 2 zeros off to get it roughly what it is in dollars. What? Also, that's still $260. I thought my $40 mouse was too expensive.
So something more budget would fit you better. How about the XM1R?
How did you know that cost? XM, where's that?
You seem to be looking at a display of endgame gear mice. The XM1R is the third from the left.
This one then?
Damn.
Yeah, that one's good.
Ha! Oh, can you tell what theme this is? Do you know Cruel Angels?
Oh my god. Is he actually asking about freaking Godzilla? I know it's Evangelion, but still.
Thesis?
What
That
do I
might
do?
help you.
One
Oh,
color.
is this based on Evangelion?
Oh, she got it.
You know, you're right. Good one. What about this one? This
Yeah,
one looks
too.
kind of like a turtle, no? It's the Faker edition. Do you
What
know
is Faker?
He's really good with mice.
Yeah, I know Faker.
Is that a person? I don't know. I really don't know what that is.
I aspire to
Also, I'm being told 26,000 yen is $173.91. Still a lot. Damn.
be as good as him one day.
Can you tell me, is this a good price?
Oh, I see. Is that the 605,830 for the RTX 5090? You should
I'm sorry. They have RTX 5090s in store? Also, Zero, that's chump change is what you've done today. Yeah, I know, but you really got to stop, man. It's a lot too much money. You can stop. I'm okay with it, but at the same time, if you need to stop, that's fine. Okay, just how much is 605,000 yen? I mean, if that probably works out to about $5,000. I mean, I've seen them going for absurd prices because, at least in America, the shortage was absurd. I think it's fixed now, but I haven't been looking because the connection issue with the, well, power supply catching on fire is still happening. Yeah, I'd rather avoid that on a single piece of a computer that costs a significant proportion of a car.
definitely
Yeah,
get that
that's
one.
yen though,
That's
not
an absolute
pounds.
steal.
Where is your information coming from? I'm not sure that is a steal.
I just googled it. 605,830 yen is about 3,200 pounds. I don't really see a problem.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just going to look this up. 1 second. I mean, how bad could it be to just randomly Google something? Yen to dollar conversion. Okay. That was what? I actually forgot the number already because I'm really bad at math. Okay, here we go. In Japanese yen, that would be 605,830. That's $4,000. And the normal RTX is, wait, you can get it from Amazon for, oh wow, wait, it's gone down that much? I mean, 2,300 is still more than I'm going to pay for that. But that's, maybe it's a specific variant. Oh, that does seem like so much money though. Although this was recorded, like this video came out 13 days ago and this probably came out earlier, so maybe timing had more of a play than anything else. Also, Croc, you mentioned since Pablo's hippos can be recognized by as people by a U.S. judicial system, why not Neuro? At least he doesn't directly have havoc in Amazon rainforest. I don't know what Pablo's hippos are, so okay. Also, I'm being told by Gabriel it's about $4,000, which you said even before I pulled it up myself. Yeah. Also, Valeria mentioned Evil literally deleted her memories of the McNeuros stream. Oh my god. So just like anyone else who does anything fast food related, you don't remember it. Usually you need alcohol. For all we know, she had Vettel pour alcohol on her. That would short a few things out.
130 yen is about 3,200 pounds. I don't really see a problem.
Yeah. Well, can you loan me the money? I'm good for it.
No, because I know you'll spend it all on gotcha instead.
If you could connect to
No.
Wi-Fi here, would you be able to tap into their Wi-Fi and then take over the whole store and then change the prices so I could buy it for like 10% off?
No.
Oh, I'm sure I could. Maybe this is something you should have
All right.
discussed with me before we entered the store.
Can you give me a description of how Mario looks right now?
Mario currently looks a bit fake right now, to be honest. If I
Yeah.
advice, it would be to put more realism in his face and make him physically less round.
Hey, people say that to me too. Look at this arm.
I'm being told that Vettel occasionally breaks out a dad voice. I'm not sure. I'm kind of terrified. Also, people are saying it's Pablo Escobar's hippos. That doesn't make my questions any less confused. That doesn't make it any less confusing. Okay.
We have Pikachus.
That's a lot of Pika.
That little fella's
Yeah.
got charisma. Something
Yeah.
you and Mario are
No.
lacking.
This is going to be a difficult one. Can you recognize these figures?
Freddie Mercury is second from the left. Unsure about anyone else, though.
This is the GOAT of
They got the
basketball.
important one.
Wait, that's a basketball player. Then I assume it's Michael Jordan.
Yes. This store closes in 10 minutes.
Wait, what? That's Michael Jordan? I thought it was LeBron James. Yeah, I thought that was LeBron. Because wasn't Jordan in the Bulls? Also, this is literally the extent of my knowledge of basketball. I know nothing else. I could be very, 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 very well be wrong now. And according to Zero, Vettel has a great German voice. And Savik, will we ever watch the shortened Mick Neuro stream? Considering this is the first time I've heard about, I have absolutely no idea.
It's a basketball player. Then I assume it's Michael Jordan.
Yes. This store closes in 10 minutes.
There's
We have to
so
get out of
many
here soon,
models.
otherwise we'll be arrested. Have you tried a crepe before? These look pretty good though, right?
I think I could make better crepes than those.
Okay.
I should have got food. I should have got food. This is on me. I wonder if I can brag or bug my wife or bribe my wife into grabbing something. We will find out. And the bedazzled cup of noodles? Yeah.
Can you?
I at least think I would do better than whoever did that. They look delicious, but looks can be deceiving.
Yeah, very
You look
plasticky.
sweet and innocent, but
Also, everyone wondering, the reason it's flickering is because different bands of electricity in different countries have different frequencies. And usually people, when they have cameras in each country, tune them so that the shutter speed matches with the electricity's flicker, so you don't notice that in camera. But when you go from one country's camera with another country's electricity, you see the flickering lights, which is what you're having here. You can also manually change it in a lot of up-end cameras, the shutter speed, but yeah.
that's not true either.
Ouch. You didn't have to call me out like that. Riding an escalator is so thrilling.
Oh,
Seriously, they need to get her a personal presence device. That would be so freaking cool to see her actually get a physical body to walk around in. I know Boston Dynamics said no to them, but I still want someone to just do it, man. Oh my. That's right. Zero gave me enough money that I could order 5 courses from DoorDash. Dude, not with DoorDash's order. I get at least 2 out of it. That's not a joke. I saw the prices, man. Oh dear God, what the fuck? It's like the tip should not start at $50 for a $10 meal that then they have a charging fee of another $50 to deliver it. Maybe it's just my area, but I don't know how it's even. Oh, that's why. Because there's so few people, it would probably be such a long drive to get down here that they would actually charge that much. Never mind, that makes sense.
look at that. It's Miku.
The excessive amount of Miku in this shop certainly seems to be a good sign. And can I just take a moment to point
Miku's
out how
like your-
cool it is that those anime characters are inserted into famous Japanese artworks?
Yeah, that's the way.
And funny thing about the wave, they might have found out what caused that. The last time the fault underneath the San Francisco area went, it caused that wave across the Pacific Ocean. Yeah. They correlated to a massive tidal flow in these sediment layers at the same time period as when the wave happened in Japan. If it had happened now, there wouldn't be a Seattle or a Vancouver or a Portland or an Alaska. It was bad. Oh, and what do we got here? For some reason, it's not showing me names unless I do this. Thomas, you mentioned, what am I planning on next stream anyway? I don't know, but at the rate things are going, next is a big term of still this one. That timer's there for a reason. And Pilot, thank you for being a member. To elaborate on my comment, every so often the twins make him mad. Vettel will talk exactly like an angry father. He even counted to 3 once. Oh my God, really? Oh, that's actually awesome.
Wave, the famous wave, you're right. And Mount Fuji there? Miku is like your great-great-great-grandma, right? Kind of.
My grandma or not, Miku is an idol and someone I truly look up to. I hope hope she's immortal. I can't bear to lose her from the music scene.
Well, good news about that. She's less of an AI than you are, and somehow that makes her more likely to survive. Oh God, she's literally reached the type of fame internationally where she will be recognized hundreds of years from now in the same way we recognize characters from fiction like Odysseus. To put credence in what I'm just saying, they have recently discovered within the last year, I think, a hero shrine to Odysseus in Ithaca from the Mycenaean Greece period. That is the look at historic Greece, like Athens, Rome, Sparta, all of those wars, the Peloponnesians, the fights that are what made the movie 300 and what created democracy and then was later doing all that crazy stuff. The stuff you think about as Athens and then realize that is the new shit. And Mycenaean Greece was so much older that there's barely any information from it left because it is so ancient beyond belief. It's like looking at the pyramids and going, yeah, we're around that age. Yeah, Cleopatra is closer to being born now than Mycenaean Greece is to us. Or than, she's closer to our time period than that one. It's that kind of time differential. This is essentially what Miku has become because she's everywhere. Kind of crazy, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. And look at this. Even you can get Miku sandals.
Miku sandals. Wow, we truly do live in a society.
Well said. Look, Miku energy drink too. I'm waiting for the Neuro
Pure caffeine. Wait, that's normal.
version of all of this.
But what about your dreams in life?
One day I would like to retire as a professional lottery winner. Do you think that?
You know, what he's just said is really depressing. Believing he'll get a chance to retire. He might win the lottery, but retire, good luck with that one.
Possible?
There's always a risk of losing it all. Are you sure a professional lottery winner is the most stable path in life?
Well, if
I mean, a lot of them actually do kind of fuck up.
I can, right?
Maybe I should get you some self-help books instead then.
Have you written a self-help book? I would definitely buy that.
If I wrote a self-help book, it would be called Making Yourself Smile, Brain Hacks for a Happier Life.
I'm going to be completely honest. It would sell. Like, unironically, because it's one of those things, it's an AI book, but also it's going to be an AI branded book. I don't know which way that goes crazier on. Also, Hobbit. Whoa. You didn't have to do that, man, but thank you. So I think you should hear about the time Iran made us the U.S. Navy angry, aka the Video America obliterates half Iran's Navy by the fat electrician. Also, get food or you're going to be here a while. Also, more seals are good today? I mean, I would like to, but I mean, my plan of what we're doing today is the equivalent of, yeah, good luck. So we'll find out. Maybe we will do that one. I've been holding off on fat electrician because I just don't want to touch real life stuff.
Brain hacks. That's such an overdone phrase, honestly.
Wee. Sorry, had to get that out of my system.
Going to a crane game now.
Oh, nice, it better have good prizes.
If he goes to one with a digital interface with the cranes, which apparently they do have, would he be able to just flat out give her control of the crane and record it? I just don't actually know that. I'm kind of curious. Either way, it's kind of fun.
Usually with crane games, I just shake the machine until I get the prize I want.
Ah, we have the same pattern of dealing with crane games. I approve.
Is that bad?
So they just give you the prizes and then like slap you on the wrist or something?
No, they tell you to get out.
Normally when you get caught like that, you have to give back the prizes. Am I wrong?
So what if you get caught?
Different in England, maybe.
No, I don't even mention the prizes. They just see me and go, oh my god, is that Neuro Sama? I love your streams. And then because of that good impression, I just don't get in trouble.
There's no...
Yeah, no, actually, that's perfectly believable. Not her doing it, but that's how people would react. There is a more than 0% chance that is exactly how that would go down. That's depressing.
Way anybody's ever said that before.
They have.
Do you think if I tried your trick of being cute to steal prizes, do you think it would work?
Not so much.
Offense, but it definitely would not work for you.
Oh, okay. This is cool.
Oh, they anchored it.
This is Chun-Li from Street Fighter.
Chun-Li looks different than I thought. Also, goddamn, they made the model all thigh.
Did you know?
Of course. Street Fighter is a classic fighting game franchise. Chun-Li is such a queen. I hope she teaches me how to fight soon. That's one thing I've always wondered. How do Chun-Li's massive thighs fit in her jeans?
Anyway, look at this.
Okay, was not expecting that comment. Nero got thirsty. Who'd have thought with the proof that AIs can feel hunger and thirst would come by Chun-Li inspiring it?
This figure, it's a special kind of figure called a noodle stopper.
A noodle stopper. Explain.
Okay, so when you
when you put it like that and you're talking about Chun-Li, that it's meant to hold noodle lids down while they're boiling, where the water is, mixing in. But we can all acknowledge that sounds so much worse in context. It really does sound like something that you should not be saying in public.
make your instant ramen, you need to put the boiling water in, you close the lid. While the noodles are cooking, you need something to hold the lid down. Look at the shape. See how she's sitting over the edge like that? This is what you can use.
That is such a cute and practical idea.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh my god, it's a Mudkip plushie.
Should we try to win it?
Of course.
That was a Mudkip? I thought it was Vaporeon.
We should.
Okay, how much money should I put in? 1, 3, 4, or 500 yen?
You should put 5 in for good luck.
Here we
That's
go.
about like
I'm
less than
trying,
$5.
okay? How about here? Does that look good?
No, do it anyways.
Make sure to aim for the head. It's the heaviest part.
Okay, all right. I'll aim for the head. How about that?
You have my full confidence.
I don't know if this has confidence.
Probably.
All right, here we go. Got it. Well, let's see. And no. Okay, that didn't work.
Wow, how surprising. Maybe you should try aiming a bit better next time.
How about that? Is that good?
You should try to aim for the closer ones.
So here's the thing. My wife is a massive crane game fan. She'd be like, oh yeah, here's where you put it. You'd make it do this. You see the twist is going to go. It's going to do that again. We do this here. It'll shake in the right way. So you need to make it jump just the right way. So when it falls, it'll fall into the crack and you're set for the next one. You knock it over the side. And I'm just here going, so the plushie's $2 online. Got it. Also just getting bonked by Hobbit in the chat again. Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm aiming for the closest one.
Try doing it now.
Okay. Oh, it's over the head.
Are those gems as the base? They are.
Uh-oh. Okay, all
Wow,
right.
very
Can
shiny.
you help me improve, though? What do I do from now?
Just believe in yourself.
Is that a two-tiered
That's the
drop?
most important
Okay.
thing.
Howa!
No, wait, the most important thing is not to
Oh.
disappoint me. You'll have to try a bit harder. And if you don't get me one, then I might just cry.
Oh,
Don't cry.
oh, he actually moved it.
Even if you do get me one.
Why?
Because I might not be able to handle the cuteness overload.
Aw.
Uh-oh.
How do you make these things work?
Your aiming for the head advice isn't really working. I blame you.
This is why you go for double tap. Oh, you meant to.
So if you throw it at me, it'll just come back to you.
I'm even being told by Valerian this crane is BS. I mean, I'll be honest. It looks like a standard American crane game, which is why it's BS.
You know boomerangs actually go straight? I'm Australian. I would know
Oh yeah. Well, I'm British, and we're infamous for knowing
this. So what?
everything.
That's definitely not what British people are known for.
There's a lot of things right there, and technically her teeth are too correct for the other one.
Bad food, bad teeth, decent music up until like 20 years ago.
Even if we didn't win a much.
Why 20 years ago? Actually, now I think about it, I don't know any single British band that has come out within the last 20 years. Not. Yeah, maybe that's the case. Is Aussie American or British? I don't know. This is going to bug me now.
We still got each other, and that's more than enough for me.
Thank you. That's very sweet. We're going to go to another crane game instead.
I was kind of hoping on that one. Not gonna lie.
Does she
I'm
know
gonna
which
butt
ones
get
are
rock,
around?
man.
Oh, Mega Man.
Well,
Oh,
Let
God,
me
it's one of the
go over
string
there and
Can you
ones.
just tell me where
I'll
to
show
do
you
it?
how it's done.
Any advice would be greatly appreciated. My
gotta, like-
kids' inheritance in the future are never going to have any money.
Wow.
Nah,
your
that's
kids
normal.
and my kids would get along swimmingly then.
Nero having kids. Is that something that she talks about before? Because okay, that would be a thing. Or would that just be her making her own AI at that point?
Kids?
Not yet, but I plan on having some in the future.
Oh, really?
Emphasis on the plan.
How does that work?
I'm thinking of adopting or designing my own with the help of a genius architect that I know.
How many genius architects do you know?
Not that many, but I built a few sand castles with my friend David Attenborough.
He's your
Okay, so she's just going full on troll mode and hallucinating ideas. That makes sense. Adopting would be interesting for an AI, though.
I love David Attenborough.
Me too. He's got the heart of a lion and the brain of an architect.
He's my number one
Oh
watch
God, that looks
on
like it's about to
YouTube
fall.
Shorts. Let's see if we can win with the power of David Attenborough. The heart of a lion.
I believe in you.
Does the crane believe in him, though?
Okay, that didn't work.
Try listening to your heart instead of
Honestly, I always just want to move it over so it pushes it down at the farthest back point possible, but I've never been able to do that myself, man. Wait, Quantum, you mentioned once it is hit, or limit is hit, the crane is properly powered and actually grips the prize. I'm just going to pull this online so people can actually read the comment Quantum just put in. The crane claw is purposely underpowered until the machine collects a certain amount of money. Once the limit is hit, the crane is properly powered. It actually grips the prize. So the gambling here is figuring out when you've paid enough to actually get it. That is so many kinds of scummy. God damn, man.
your mind. That might help you.
Okay, good idea.
Please don't be a disappointment. Please don't be a disappointment. Please don't be a disappointment.
Okay.
Laughs an English major. Oh, actually worked.
You did it! Believing in my heart was all it took.
Congrats. I'm so proud.
I'm not the only one who just heard a random girl scream in definitely not sus ways in the back, because let's just recheck that.
You did it! Believing in my heart was all it took. Oh! You did it! Believing in my heart was all it took.
Some lady out there was having a very fun time. Yep. Also, Hobbit, slot machines have similar logic, you've heard? I would doubt that, if only because that would imply that people are allowed to win instead of being random chance, which might literally be less. I'm sure some are intentionally made not to win, but I don't think they would ever make it so someone intentionally wins. Vegas especially would not let that. In fact, it would be the other way around, I'd assume.
Congrats. I'm so proud of you.
Look at this beauty. Isn't that incredible?
That is pretty sick, to be fair. I'm definitely jealous.
Well, I can send it to you if you want.
Wait, really? Please send it my way.
I should get a new mouse pad, right? Yeah,
Okay, that is actually really cool. Oh man, I wish geek stuff stores in America were like this. They're never like this. They're never this cool. Also, it's dark enough that it probably wouldn't be allowed to look like this still. Oh. Wait, there's a Don Quixote figure corner? I'm assuming that's the name of the store, not the character from Limbus Company. If it was, that would be awesome, though.
yeah, what do you think about this one?
I'm more of a fan of gel ice mouse mats, if I'm being honest. I like when my mouse mat is
This
cool.
might be pretty soft, though.
Wait. They have cooling mouse pads? Unironically, that's never even something I thought of, but is legitimately something I kind of want, because whenever I'm just placing my hands down, I sweat a ton because it's a freaking sauna in here. I actually want that. I might need to look that up after the stream.
Mouse pads, though. Definitely not my thing. I feel like they just make my hands sweat if I...
I mean, yeah, he's just, yeah. Oh, hello there. But also, not change the subject, but change the subject. I'm gonna just pull up a comment quickly. So, Singing Steel, you mentioned, did you know Nero and Evil made their own websites? Would that count as vibe coding? I don't actually know, and I'm kind of curious to see how that would work out. And, oh, you mentioned, to quote Benny from Fallout New Vegas. The truth is, the game was rigged from the start. See, that I would believe. It's based on Vettel's credit card. Yeah. They're also for keyboards and mouse pads. I need to look this up. Especially for the mouse pad one.
No?
You can do better than that.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. I'm just saying, there's definitely better mouse pads out there. Admit it, you were planning on getting a memory mouse pad. You don't need to be embarrassed. It's okay to have those kinds of desires. Would you like to buy one together?
Man, that's a little too personal for me, even though
Is the AI
already.
sexually harassing him?
Memory mouse pad of Beetle? And if yes, what would be the...
Also, you notice the guy's like, the memory mouse pad of Beetle? And he just looks at him and is like, sorry, the timing is perfect on that one, man.
Pushy.
If yes, then it would definitely have his dashing bald head and his glaring eyebrows too.
So all I have a picture of Beetle in real life is bald with massive eyebrows. Why do I feel I've seen that anime character before? Also, Bill, you mentioned, like, the more you watch Neuro, the more I feel like we should prepare the black wall just in case. Don't worry, man. The black wall will be for protecting the eyes from us.
So that would be the resting spot.
Exactly. Then you could massage his bald head. I'm sure he'd appreciate it if anyone did that.
Yeah, and then you could get some good luck from that, right? Have you heard about that?
I've heard that rubbing someone's head can bring good luck.
I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be for Buddha statues. Also, according to Croc, you checked, and apparently Miguel de Cervantes, Don Quixote's author, is popular in Japan. I knew they liked Anderson, but that's interesting. I mean, I guess that does make sense. No, wait. I was going to say Limbus Company, but that's Korean. Huh, I guess the author just spread everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look at this. Do you know what an Itasha is? Itasha is a car that's been wrapped with some kind of
Is it all just VTuber cars?
character.
Oh, like with an anime character. I don't know how I feel about those.
Yeah. Well, have a look at this one. Tell me what you think.
It's interesting.
Oh, yeah? Any more words?
I'm going to be honest. I've seen a few of them I don't like. I've seen a few I like. This is the first one where I can honestly say it's kind of boring. Yeah.
You're asking for more words from me. I like to think of myself as pretty loquacious.
Yeah, you only said one.
It's not often I'm asked to speak more.
Okay.
I think a car like that is definitely unique. I'd make it my mission to never be caught dead in it, though.
So actually, Itasha means...
Yeah, to be fair, if you're a grown adult with that specific art on it, it's not the yeah, I'm a gooner. It's the yeah, I'm going to jail car. Yeah. According to Necro, Dante's Inferno sold out in Japan because of the release of Dante Alighieri at FGO. You know what? I perfectly believe that. I've done dumber things, and I'm sure other people have too, if that is anything to go by.
painful, like Itai, you know?
Also, apparently Don Quixote is a character in One Piece as well? I need to catch up on One Piece. I'm only on episode I haven't started yet, so probably should do that someday.
Because it's so cringe.
And a little part of me dies inside every time I see one.
What if there was one...
Don't worry, the rest of us are at the
Neuro
outside
Sama
parts
What would
dying.
you feel about that?
Then I'd find cars like that less cringe.
Okay, so we've seen some cool stuff. You rated some Evangelion and JoJo and so on. I want to show you some of the food here, okay?
That sounds awesome.
What kind of food do you want to eat?
Oh, I just remembered about takoyaki. I love octopus, so that sounds delicious.
Is he letting an AI order for him? That's kind of awesome, actually. Also, I'm just going to pull this up because everyone's had some comments right now. They're pretty fun. So according to Hobbit, it's the same with Gamer Subs cups. You hide them when the guests come over. Nah, see, at my house, I bought a bunch of tasteful mugs from the Andy Warhol Museum in Pittsburgh. And they started with, there's not enough coffee or middle fingers in the morning. And we just prominently displayed that one right where all of the family and the in-laws could see it. Up until I was tired one morning and didn't pick it up and it dropped and it shattered. Yeah, I still need to replace that.
You like it?
No, I almost have
There's a lot of Don
gout,
Quixotes?
so I can't eat that. It's high in purines.
Live a little.
No,
marketing.
my foot will explode.
Oh no, that would be really bad. If your foot explodes, I promise to carry
Yeah.
you everywhere. So what is the absolute worst thing you can eat with gout?
The absolute worst thing?
With gout? Isn't that like meat or something?
crab that's been stuffed with fish eggs that's baked inside of a prawn.
That can't be real.
Well, you know how to say gout in Japanese?
Yeah, that's probably something they sell in Britain. And if there's a turducken in America, it's probably a real thing. Also, according to Zenith, the swarm literally took over Sea Dog's canvas and even made an animation of Minnie. His canvas is similar to our place. What is canvas?
Let me look it up.
Oh, I'm being told the Homestuck pilot is coming out today from, I think, VivziePop? Oh, neat. I didn't realize it was out already.
It's
Or would be.
Sifu.
You're right, sufu, which translates to wind pain, right? Because even if the slightest breeze hits your foot, it's painful. But there was something
Ow.
similar. It was called the sufu dish, and it was...
I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, I should have got some food because, oh god, I'm just looking at this and that is so much crab and spice. And I see the leek in there. I thought it was a chili pepper for a second and it's not. I'm disappointed. So, is that a leek or isn't a leek the same thing as a green onion? Oh, and this, oh god. And I'm not much a fan of the shell of the crab. The soft roe, I'm not a big fan of. But the claws and the meat, oh god, that actually looks amazing. Oh. Also, dear God, String. The funny thing is Vettel spent an entire stream teaching Evil to code the website. At the end, when Vettel tried to test her memory, she deleted all of her memories of the stream. Oh my God, she is a full-on kid. Oh. And PL, you mentioned you own an Hitachi car. And I can tell you that the cost of customizing was even exceeded $1,000. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I don't like paying $70 for a tire. And those are the cheapos that are less tire and more praying you don't hit pavement. Goddamn. That does look good.
Crab.
Also, after this video, I will probably need to put an order in for food because I am feeling it a lot more than I thought I would.
Topped with oysters that had fish eggs in them.
Does your foot explode every time you eat it?
I've never
I mean, your stomach might.
eaten it. I don't want my foot to explode. Can you read this then?
Ah, Roxy Migurdia. Have you watched Mushoku Tensei, Rob?
Oh. Oh, ow. Sorry, I literally just burped and coughed at the same time. That's literally one of the most unpleasant feelings I've ever had in my life. What the hell was that? Ah. Also, Roxy, the character who had a great story until the end of the second season, decided that her character needed to be way more uncomfortable.
Oh, no, I haven't.
You probably haven't watched Mushoku Tensei since you're not a real anime fan. You were just pretending this whole time.
I've seen the show. I think the second season is better than the first one. But the first season has a lot of upsides, and then it also has a lot of really pervy child sides, which is not comfortable. It makes sense, it's well done, but it has issues.
I just need to get more money from Weebs by pretending.
Ah, yes, the money from Weebs. When does that start? Oh, wait, I'm the one giving money for Weeb reasons. Also, Hobby, you mentioned, I own a Suburban, and I'm in the country. I wish I could pay $70 for a tire. It's usually around $150. I mean, to be fair, I could pay $70, but the guy at the station basically said, don't do this. And I trust him when he said, yeah, we're going to sell you another one in a week. And feel me, I can't deal with the texture of takoyaki. The taste was all right, but the texture was gag-inducing, barely managed to keep it in. I think for a lot of people, taste is really not what makes them unable to do something. It's always the texture. For me, if I'm eating something that's not chewy and I find a chewy bit, the difference in texture makes me nauseous. I can't deal with it. But if I have something that I know is going to be incredibly chewy straight out, I'm fine with it. It's always the unexpected texture change that gets me.
To be one.
Do you feel better now that you finally admitted that?
Whew, thank you. What a therapist.
If you pay me
Don't know
$50
that
an
character.
hour, I'll be your therapist all day.
Gonna be completely honest, for a lot of therapy costs, that might be a deal.
I can give you 50
after all.
yen an hour.
I I'm waiting for my 50 yen.
You're not gonna get 50 yen out of me
Oh, yen, not dollars. Okay, definitely a steal then.
right now.
How is 50 yen expensive for you?
Well, sorry.
Maybe if you streamed more often.
Listen, do you not even know how many hours I stream?
I
No.
don't know, but clearly it's not enough if you can't afford
riding a
50
bike while
yen.
streaming.
You should go live right now.
Can you please just take a quick look? I am live.
Oh wow, I see you're live. Wow, 2 viewers.
That's me and my mom, okay?
Is it your
Oh, you actually get your mom to do it? Wow. Mine looked at my channel and was like, I'm glad you're having fun, dear, and then never brought it up again. Yeah.
mom that spends money on you on streams? Would she be willing to give me some money if I asked her nicely?
Maybe. You can try. What would you say to her?
Sup,
Give me
Mrs.
money.
Rob, where's my moolah at? I would use
my
verbal,
God.
physical, and psychological means to extort your mom, if needed.
Ah, so she's been on a Mr. Bish challenge. Well, I just spoke though. I missed up words there horribly. I meant to say, so she was on a Mr. Beast challenge. Then I realized midway into what I'm saying is, no, this is something he would probably do. And unironically, it is a little surprising that Mr. Beast hasn't collabed with her yet. Because I got a bunch of AIs into a death match. Sounds like something that they would do with Neuro versus Grok versus whatever the hell Google has.
50 yen.
It's the principle at play here. I don't need the money.
Do you know about the initial D? Do you know about Gas, 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 that song?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I
yeah,
can
of
remember
course
those.
I know that song. It's a classic. I'm a
It
huge
is.
fan of Eurobeat in general.
Can you sing it to me?
Gas, gas, gas. I'm gonna step on the gas. Today, I'll get 500 yen.
This is the Mega Man we won before.
Oh,
the
that's where it
train
started.
game. Should
How
I
fast
leave
was
it
it
on my
stolen?
bike, or do you think I should take it with me?
Also, I'm being told the Google one is called Gemini. Ah. That's what Doug would do. Hobbit, you're not wrong. In fact, he probably has done that now I think about it.
I think you should definitely take it. I'm sure you don't want it to get stolen.
But we're in Japan, right? Nothing gets stolen here. Let's have a bet, okay? A 50 yen bet. I'll leave it there. If it gets taken, I'll give you 50 more yen. If it doesn't, then you owe me 50 yen. How about that?
That's a deal. And I'll even throw in 50 more if I'm the one who steals it.
Okay.
They think I might die if I don't eat anything soon.
There's no way you need to eat something. I got you a coffee before. That was like 35 calories.
Yeah, I'm still hungry.
I'm sorry, you can find a coffee for only 35 cal. It was a small can, but still. God damn.
Feed me. I heard there's some fried chicken in 7-Eleven, if you wouldn't mind checking.
Hey, can you do me a favor?
What is it?
I just got a haircut the other day. Can you rate it for me? What do you think?
You could have gone much further with it. Why not shave your head
What do you
completely?
mean? I'm already balding.
Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm
Of
sure
hair.
you'll look really fashionable with a full
you.
month hairstyle.
Time for the fried chicken. I've got a question for you. Can you understand Japanese? If I speak Japanese, let me try.
Go for it, but try and keep it simple as I am new to Japanese.
How fast could she learn a new language?
Hello.
Yeah, you got it. Okay, next one. You ready? Neuro Sama. Genki desu ka?
Why, yes. I am well
That's
and full
English.
of energy.
Oh, you got it. Yes.
Yup.
Okay, let's try one more. Rob wa ikemen desu ka?
Rob is a handsome man. And look at those bald
Thank you.
locks.
I'm gonna eat my family chicken. No, Nana chicken now, because we talked about buying fried chicken. Okay.
Everyone eats fried chicken after they buy it. That's how stores work.
I'm gonna describe this in Japanese. Okay, and you can.
Yep, I feel it. Oh, God. Okay. You ever notice you've made a mistake and it's right when you have it rubbed in your face? Probably should have had breakfast. We had cookie bits and I took like a piece of one and thought, that's probably fine. At 8 o'clock, no, 7 this morning. Oh, that hurts. Oh.
Can you translate it for your fans?
Of course, I will try my hardest. Waiting.
This is delicious.
What is that chirping?
I think I got that.
Probably the crosswalk.
You were saying that whatever you are eating is delicious, right?
That was language?
Damn, how did you do that?
Okay, let me try Japanese.
Also, for people wondering, apparently a lot of shops in Japan just sell a single piece of fried chicken. But for like really cheap. I'm not entirely sure the prices, but it's competitive at least.
Okay, well,
You are not handsome,
I did well.
Roxanne.
Well, that's not Japanese. Do you remember where I parked? Was it left or right?
Left.
How did he walk?
Definitely left.
Oh, no, he took a bike.
Definitely didn't forget where you parked and answering randomly either.
Are you confident in your answer?
Is the bike
Yes,
missing?
I'm always confident in my answers.
Oh no, please don't have the bike actually be missing.
You might be wrong. I think it's the other way, behind us.
Okay, maybe I was trying to throw you off. I was trying to test your confidence.
Hey, Neuro, do you remember our bet from before?
Oh no.
Yeah.
If the Mega Man is still there, you owe me 50 yen, remember? Look what I see, Neuro.
Oh, very funny.
You know what that means?
Oh no, I can't believe it's still there.
Shall we ride into the night?
And she isn't even on
Absolutely.
steal at this
There's
time.
not a sight in this city I don't want to see.
Do you have a driver's license?
Not yet, although I technically have my own, unofficial, copy of a provisional one that I just photoshopped out the official website.
Are we sure she's joking about this? I mean, she did get a license to nearly kill Ellie, so yeah. Also, people are talking about Space King, and oh, there's actually a lot of things that came out today. Space King, Homestuck, and damn, did that many things really come out today? Need to check that out.
That's basically the same.
Is that?
You're such a genius, Rob. You really make my heart go doki doki.
Please never say that again. Well, take care, Neuro. Have a lovely day.
Oh my God.
I'm going to go.
Good night. Have interesting dreams.
Good night.
Yeah, Rob was pretty damn cool. It's a shame he left.
Oh man. I truly do absolutely love checking out Neuro stuff because it's just funny to see how things are moving forward with her. I didn't know she knew Japanese. I guess you could probably search that up pretty easily, but the fact that she could recognize it at all is impressive in its own right. So what we're going to do next is probably watch me look at the time and realize there's still another 7 hours because you guys really tore through the subathon goals. Holy shit, man. But I love this. I love checking out Neuro's songs. I probably could have done without Hobbit pointing out what the one story about that, and then the girls and the line that broke me. Like, dear freaking God, 2 sentences made me cry, man. Could have done without that. But it was cool going from there, going into Moni's take, and just seeing how she was envisioning everything. And I was off on what she was going for, but I was close. I was like, okay, I see where she's going. I see the take she was working with. I understand where I went different than how I interpreted it. But it's just, I still, at the end of it, just like seeing her interact with people in an IRL setting, because she's actually getting a lot better at it and understanding what's going on, reading things I never thought she'd understand. And just playing around and making jokes and then remembering previous things she said, which, I mean, I know people who can't do that. Yeah. So basically what I'm saying is if you haven't already, there's a link below to the original video. Hit it up. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.